should use, we need to import some library files. First we need to import some library files such as NumPy, pandas, etc, etc. Another step is data pre-processing. For this we need to import the data using load Boston, print Boston, DESCR means description. Now after that we will see they were printed. Now we should take that into the pandas data frame. To print the features column, we are giving features. It has 13 features. Then these are the values. To get the specific, you can use function to store the target column to the other data frame called target, and here we use target variable to store. We can also take minimum, maximum, and concatenate. Column wise concatenate, it denotes column wise concatenate. We can also use describe, to which contain median, standard deviation, minimum value and percentiles, and maximum value has been found. And step 2, data visualization. Now we can find the correlation value between the target and the feature, and the correlation has been calculated, and the ABS stands for absolute, and to make the list of paths, and it has been sorted, and the K and the lambda function is being used, and the function which has been zipped here has been hung unzipped, and it has been plotted into a bar graph, and this is a bar graph. See, the values have been plotted according apparently. And under step 3, normalization of data, and data has been normalized. This is values before normalization, and we are using the min-max scaler to create an instance, and after creating an instance the data has been printed here, and splitting of the data, splitting of the data into equal sets. The data has to be split into equal sets, and 80% of the data is used for training, and 20% of the data is used for testing. And let's come to the mean square error. There are 3 functions. They are error, update, and grading. This is it, and this is the error function, and the equation, every function, update and creating, these 3 have an equation, and this is the equation. And let's come to the update, and this is an update, and the equation has been performed, and this is the creating. Here the for loop iterations takes place, and init underscore m introduced, and learning rate has been initialized, and finally the regression curve has been plotted, and the B stands for blue color, and red for R stands for red, and this is the error graph. The error has been decreased, this shows here, and the visualization of model, and here the animation takes place. This function imported here, and a video kind of thing to calculate calculate the predicted value. Predicted is equal to m into x test plus c. This is the equation is used to using. You can calculate the mean squared error and of course here and period or data frame zip x test comma y test name predict column is equal to x target y predicted and y these have been printed here x target y target predicted and the graph has been successfully plotted and reshape the array revert normalization. Your reshape function is used and scalar function to get rid of extra dimension by slicing. Slicing is you get rid of extra dimension and finally prices has been predicted. Let's check the code. We will change the normalization. Control enter to run the lines. The graph changes things. Is a positive one. Values are also being changed and hence project is over. Thank you.